Should you upgrade to the new 2024 M2 iPad Air, M4 iPad Pro, or M3 MacBook Air? That depends on which model you're coming from, so here's my advice to help you decide. Let's start with the M2 iPad Air. If your iPad Air still has the old design with the curved edges and a home button, you have a lot of good reasons to upgrade. The new one will still have Touch ID, but integrated into the power button, and it will be significantly faster. You also have the choice of getting a larger iPad this time around, because the new iPad Air comes in both 11-inch and 13-inch sizes. You can also expand its capabilities with these cool accessories, like the Magic Keyboard that it snaps into magnetically to add a laptop-style keyboard and trackpad, or the magnetically attaching Apple Pencil that you can use for drawing or taking handwritten notes. You can even plug your iPad into an external display for real multitasking. If you have one of the models in the middle, the 3rd generation from 2019 or the 4th generation from 2020, you could probably hold on to your iPad for a few more years. I mean, it'll definitely get the software updates. But consider that the iPad Air isn't updated on a very regular schedule, so if you want to hold out for the 7th generation model to come out, that might not happen until 2026. And if you bought your iPad new from the original year of release, the battery might not last that long. You should upgrade now if you can afford to. One downside to buying the new iPad Air is that it breaks compatibility with the 1st generation and 2nd generation Apple Pencil. For one, it no longer has a lightning port, but also it moves the camera from the portrait side to the horizontal side, the same side where the 2nd generation Pencil attaches magnetically. That means Apple had to rearrange the internal components that handle charging and pairing, but you do have more choices. You can choose between the Apple Pencil Pro or the cheaper Apple Pencil with USB-C. Now, if you already have the M1 iPad Air from 2022, don't worry about upgrading this time around. You already have the advanced features like Stage Manager, and you can keep using your existing accessories. The M2 iPad Air offers a big boost in speed, but nothing that's worth the higher cost of upgrading. Should you buy the M4 iPad Pro? Any older iPad Pro with a home button, your time has come. These new iPad Pros are like a completely different device. Again, with a magnetically attaching Magic Keyboard that's now been redesigned and redressed in nice aluminum, and the Apple Pencil Pro, which has so many additional features on top of the old Apple Pencil. Even the first iPad Pro with the all-screen design from 2018 is starting to show its age too. The M4 iPad Pro will offer a gigantic bump in speed, and the tandem OLED display will be significantly brighter with richer blacks and popping colors. And with Stage Manager, you can plug into an external display for dual-screen productivity. The difference gets weaker with the newer models, like the 4th generation from 2020, or especially the iPad Pro with M1. Only upgrade if you really want the tandem OLED display, especially considering that the new iPad Pro breaks compatibility if you already bought the Apple Pencil or Magic Keyboard. This new design is much thinner and much lighter weight, so it wouldn't fit in the old Magic Keyboard accessory. For that reason, you definitely shouldn't upgrade if you already have the iPad Pro with M2. Just wait it out and get a little more value for your money. Should you buy the new M3 MacBook Air? If you have any older model with an Intel chip inside, it's about time for you to jump ship to Apple Silicon. They offer unimaginable battery life and blazing performance, all without running blazing hot, or even with a fan inside at all. Unless you have the very last Intel model from early 2020, where you can probably get away with waiting for the M4 MacBook Air. Only because the MacBook Air is Apple's most popular laptop, and it's bound to be updated with the M4 chip within a year, considering it was just introduced on the iPad Pro. Even if you have the first M1 MacBook Air from late 2020, you might consider upgrading to the M3 model as well. This time around, you have options for more memory, and the return of the MagSafe connector means you can have more accessories plugged into your Mac while you're charging. It also comes in a new 15-inch size if you want a slightly larger laptop with more screen space, and you even have the choice of a color: dark blue. It's almost gray, but it is technically a color. Now, if you already have the M2 MacBook Air, don't worry. You already have the latest design, all the latest features. You will get many more loyal years out of your laptop. So that's my buying advice. You can find this in article form or infographic form, linked in the video description. I'm D. Griffin Jones with Cult of Mac.